Mahila. So, when I graduated high school in Owensboro, Kentucky, and before that, I lived in Lexington, and I was born in Campbellsville, all in Kentucky. And my dad had gone to Chicago for a year, came back, and then we went to Owensboro from Lexington. And so that's all Kentucky. And then I went to West Point, New York, was there, visited the city one time, and was in New York City just basically one night with Bushmain, and stayed at his place. And I had been there as a kid um, one time, liked it okay. So then from there, I went to Cincinnati for just a few days. I'd gotten into CCM and then I was there and then I just kind of had to call it off. I'm like, I'm not going to do all this, trying to swim on a team where it's not really my style team. And then it's also like I have to do all this stuff for acting, and it was just a lot to take on. It would be a lot of backstage work, and I'm like, I could do that, but is this really the time to do that? I had to figure out who I am, after leaving West Point before the guillotines. So then I went back home and I went to Evansville one time, and I was just in Owensboro swimming, and then I went to SCAD in Savannah, and I was there for a quarter. They do quarters there. They count the summer, so it's like 3 and 1. So I was there, and then I went to Hong Kong, which is part of SCAD, and I was in Hong Kong and really liked it. But at the same time, it's like I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. So then I went to Lindsey Wilson in Columbia, Kentucky, which isn't far from where I was born. It's in the south of where I was born, and I was there for a year. Then I was in Lexington with my brother coaching a team, summer league that my dad started, that league on Man of War, and then I went to California and I was in Irvine and pretty much stayed in Irvine. I went to LA once and pretty much twice to finish off, and then I was just in Irvine. So then from there, went to my grandparents' place at Phoenix, stayed there for like a week, and then drove home with my dad, who flew out, and I was in Owensboro. So then I'm in Owensboro. Then I go to jail in Owensboro, and then I go to Lexington, and I'm in Richmond doing construction and electric, and then I go to jail in Lexington. So then I get out of jail, and then I'm in Lexington the whole time until 2018, and then we move out here to Las Vegas, where I am now, and I'm in Las Vegas since 2018 to now. So when Taylor Swift says, monster approaching the biggest or favorite city or whatever, it really hurts my feelings. That really, really hurts my feelings. And I do not appreciate that. And it really, when I think about it, I mean, I like the song, I like the song. And when I put it in my terms, like we all should do, when you listen to music, you should first listen to it like, do you like it? Is it a good sound and noise to you? And then it's like, how does everyone else like it? Do they like it, or are you kind of different, or is it unique to you? And then you do it on a personal level last. The third is you do it on a personal level where how does it connect to you? And when I really look at that song and connect it to my life, I really am upset with it because I feel like it's a diss against me, even when I haven't lived in that many places compared to other people. And it's just really a diss. And it really upsets me. And I really like her. You know, she helped me a lot in 2015, 2014. I liked her Grox material that he touched on. You know, kind of like she was in the bleachers and all that. I like all that. But then when you get into her newer stuff, it's just like I like it, the noise of it I like, but then it's really hurtful to me. And you know, Lil Baby said it would be that Swift would pursue and all that, but it's really hurtful. And um, I just want to say that's my personal opinion. And I don't like her song when she says spelling is fun, all that. I thought that was a bullshit song that she did. And she did a couple other ones that were kind of bullshit too, that were like 2018 to 2017, that were bullshit. And now it's like she's a superstar, and you know they're good songs. I like them, but they're really hurtful.